What's going on, Soul Nation? Ginger Prime here, and we finally have a date, May 27th, for the PC release of Phantasy Star Online 2. Now, more details are going to be coming on the official site. I'll be sure to post a video up on this channel when that does happen. I apologize if it's going to feel a little bit spammy today. Maybe there's just going to be a lot of news that drops regarding Phantasy Star Online and perhaps some other games. So just give me a little bit of grace when it comes to my excitement and posting these videos today. I was actually working on my Hunter 101 guide when this news drops. And and then I had to stop. I was like, okay, we've got the date. Here we go, May 27th. And here's what this does for me. It gives me a great sense of peace. Obviously, if they didn't talk about it today, if they didn't talk about it, tomorrow, I would have very big doubts that this game would make it in late May. But we have the date, May 27th. This is going to be after maintenance. So on the 26th, all the stuff with the latest rounds of whatever conclude, and thus the next phase kind of kicks off with maintenance, and thus we're going to be welcoming Windows 10 players in on the 27th. Now, I commonly see a couple things about play anywhere, and I also see things about crossplay. Your account is your account, your characters are your characters. There's no extra step you have to do to move your Xbox to your PC and vice versa. Just log in and play the game wherever the heck you want. And as a great example of this, Final Fantasy 9 on Game Pass right now. Just install on PC, play on Xbox. Like, it's your account, your saves, it's there. Xbox handles it through the power of the cloud and syncing, and it's wonderful. So we're all playing together. This is go time. And the best thing about this is that here in 6 months or more, this head start that I've had as an Xbox player and other Xbox players should be few and far between. More and more gamers are going to be welcoming in, and we're going to be experiencing this game as a bigger, hopefully more joyful community as we slay the foul spawn and have a good time. But our work isn't done. The battle isn't over in terms of bringing Phantasy Star Online 2 to more platforms. PlayStation currently in the US is still out in the cold. Europe, there is no word. This is a win. This is a battle, a win in a battle, but the war is yet to be fought. We as a community still need to advocate that PlayStation 4 gets this game here in the West. We still need to advocate that Europe and the EU and hell, Australia, I don't care. Whoever doesn't have access to this game should be able to play it and more. Now, I don't know all the logistics. I don't know the legal. I don't know the development costs. So I'm not going to sit here and say that it's easy for this to happen. But I think as a community who loves Phantasy Star Online should continue to advocate it for more players, but especially for the future. Even if you feel like this is an old game, you don't need to go spend money on it, but you should play it, and you hopefully will find the joy in it, because it's also about the future. We talked about that in the latest episode of the PSO Radio podcast, talking about Phantasy Star Online 3. Y'all's ideas that you've been sharing in the comments have been fantastic. But it's important. As a community, I want to see more Phantasy Star in the world. I want to see Phantasy Star to grow and be something that we can always remember it and always enjoy it. Something we can log in where we don't have to go to the private servers later down the road. So, if you're worried about the success overall with the game, if you don't like the game, that's completely fine. I'd be confused if you did, or like if you didn't and you're still watching my Phantasy Star videos, but thank you regardless. Glad you're here. But it's important, and it's important to me, and it's something that I, Ginger Prime, is going to continue to advocate for. That's pretty much it. What you get here when you sub, you get random voice cracks from an emotional, excited Ginger talking about games that he loves. We're going to obviously continue to dive into action RPGs. If you haven't seen Ginger Gaming Radio, in which we got PSO Radio and Crystal Core, please go check out those. I'll have a link in the description for you guys below. Also, thanks to our newest members who hit the join button and supporting us at the Wyvern level. We have Kaz and Chris. I just turned that on. Thanks for checking it out and clicking join. It really means the world to me. Your support is going to go a long way in helping support independent content creation. And eventually, I'd like to be working on my own video game. And that was the plan originally. And obviously, with the world the way it is, that kind of changes a little bit. Anyway, we've got the date. Thanks for checking out this video. Thanks for being here. I love your faces. Hopefully, if you enjoy more Phantasy Star and action RPG content on the internet, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you feel like we've earned it. Again, we'll be breaking down the information as it rolls out when we talk about whether this is on Steam, can you run it on Windows 7. There's a lot of questions that the community is still going to have, and at least we're going to start to try to get those answered, break down the information for you, give you all the details that you need, and more. So anyway, that's it for this video. Can't wait to bring you more information. So until my next video, hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.